Welcome to Under the Radar Mountain West Women's Volleyball Edition presented by Gatorade. Gatorade hydrates better than water. I'm Kelly Burke, and joining me today is UNLV outside hitter Jaida Harris, who is one of the breakout stars in the league this year. Jaida, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm amazing. I'm so glad. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. For you, what has been the best part of coming back and playing in your hometown of Las Vegas?
It really is bittersweet. Being back in Vegas, I probably never would have imagined doing that coming out of high school. It's always like, oh, I just want to leave, see the world. And that's for sure what I wanted to do. But I just knew Vegas was calling me back home this past season. Being able to play in front of my family, playing for Vegas, being a Vegas baby, like it's just so special, and I love it.
I'm sure it's a great, great city too to grow up in. My brother and his family actually lives in Las Vegas, so
Really?
big fan of the area, big fan of them, obviously. For you, what's been the biggest transition this season, moving into the Mountain West style of play?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This was really it was such a test to just like volleyball and in general. Mountain West has some amazing athletes, some studs, and some great teams and competition. So I expected nothing less. I've always been watching, keeping Mountain West in the back of my brain like a little bit. Obviously from when I come home, UNLV's home, and then also because my sister was coaching, even when I was at my former school. So UNLV has always been on the radar. Mountain West has always been on the radar. So just like watching and seeing the competition is always like, yeah, this is elite volleyball. Like I already knew this was going to be good. So
You bring me right to my next question about your sister Deja. She's the assistant coach and the recruiting coordinator for UNLV. What did that conversation look like, being recruited by her?
it was okay. So it's quite fun. She never pressured me, which I really appreciated that. This was 100% my decision. Of course, like her being here was like a little bit of a pull. But yeah, it's been so professional. Like she's been doing such a good job. Like I feel like one of the players, and of course, like being her sister is just like a plus. But I would say she just does such a good job. This isn't my first time she's coached me. She coached me my junior year of high school. So, and also my senior year at my school, where I played senior high school volleyball, and that like she just is so phenomenal. She really taught me so much, and going even she just paraded me even going to my other school, and then was like, hey, like, do you ever want to come here? And I was like, no, I want to like again, I just want to go anywhere but home, And then she was like, "Hey, like maybe this is your time to come home." And it was so good for me. So I'm so glad she's on the coaching staff now and I get to be with her. It's just so special.
What's the age difference?
9 years.
Okay. Yeah.
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 So what's that dynamic like at practice? I mean, does it feel like this is my sister talking to me, or does it feel like this is a coach talking to me?
No, I think we have a very good boundary of keeping it like strictly professional in the gym. Of course, like she knows my tendencies and she knows probably what will get to me right in the heart when I need to hear it. So it's really cool to know someone that knows my mind and my heart a little bit more than probably an average coach. So it's like really cool that she can just get right to the root when she needs to. But she keeps it very, I feel like I'm just one of the players. Like every once in a while I'll be like, oh yep, this is my sister. But it'll just be in like certain commentary when I need it. Especially in pressure situations. Like I know she's got me. But the coaches do a really good job of just like it feels like a family. Like yes, she is my blood sister, but it feels like everyone is just like it's family.
Yeah.
And
And
it's
she's obviously a super talented coach too, and a coach that's on the rise, as an assistant coach across the country, and was a standout player in her own right at San Diego State. So, as you know, the Mountain West Conference volleyball tournament is in Vegas. So, as a local expert, we're going to call you. What are some must-see places we should be eating or seeing while we're there?
that is so tough. That is so tough. Okay, something that I've wanted to experience but haven't yet, but do I hear to recommend is anything in the Sphere. There's a lot of different like experiences, I'm sure, concerts, like little like cute little things. I've heard some really good things about that. And then as like a little like adventure head. I really liked Area 15 Omega Mart. That's super fun. I've been on that for forever. And then honestly, there's food everywhere. Like it's so good. And it's open for like the longest time ever, which is quite unfamiliar for a lot of other places. So yeah, there's so many excursions you can do out here. And we also have Lake Mead. I mean, it's a little bit of a drive from the strip, but I mean, if you don't want to be in the city, there's like a little like quick little getaway too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
love it. No, the Sphere is high on my list. I have a friend that just went to the Wizard of Oz there, so I'm trying to
Yes,
figure
yes.
out if I can maybe score some tickets while I'm there or work some time
Yes,
between the volleyball. So
yes. I want to
if
go. I
if
go.
I was if I was watching you play and I was a scout, what's the scouting report you would give on your game?
I would probably say I just want to be, she's a dynamic player, I would say, very versatile. Um, I'm pretty big too, and I want to play big. That's my goal always.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I have a really good team around me that makes it very strategic and makes honestly volleyball so easy. So I wouldn't scout just me. I'd scout the whole squad.
Love it. Spoken like a really good teammate. Finally, what's the best part about being a part of this year's team? What makes it so unique?
This is a team of just growth. We have, I think, almost 11 to 12 girls that are new to this program. Some veterans that played maybe five of them potentially. So this is fresh team and a lot of freshmen playing in some vital roles this year. So from the spring to the fall, it was just like grind, 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 learned new culture, learned new systems. It was like a lot of, we had to put ourselves at the test, and it was like really cool to see how I think easy it was for girls to just like fall into line and like really have each other's backs and just like pull each other along to figure this out together. And I saw like a lot of progress. Like if you would have seen this in the spring to like the ending fall, like this is a completely different team. And being able to like watch and be a part of it is just so special. This coaching staff has been so patient, so gracious to us, but also like, like they put their foot down and be like, hey, like we expect this out of you. And we really needed coaches like that for this squad, and it's so special. This is like a team of sisters, and it's like really cool to just, have everyone as a squad just like working together, grinding, doing our thing.
I love to hear that. Well, you are certainly fun to watch, and I can't wait to continue to watch your growth in this sport and in this conference. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you so much for having me.